Okay, good evening, everybody. This is Rabbi Karen, and we're here for our Tuesday Maariv service. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is joining us on Facebook Shalom page, JSLI, UJUC, Rabbi Stephen Blaine. We're also on simshalom.com, and I believe we're on YouTube. So I hope you're well. Type into the chat and say hi. Shalom, Ellen, Sue, Bauer, Reba, and Ziona. And hopefully my husband will pick up the phone. Cannot talk now, bye. No. And so my friend Dee is there from New York, and I'm here in rainy, thundering Florida. So welcome everybody. Reba, Ziona, I think I said hi to you, but I'll say it again. And yes, Sue Marie's going, yeah, it's thundering and lightning again here in Florida. So this is our rainy season, and all I could say is it's not snow and it's not a hurricane. Okay, everybody, we're getting ready to begin. I hope you're all healthy. I hope you're all feeling good. I hope the weather is agreeable to everybody. And good evening, Albert. I'm glad you could join us this evening. Okay, let's hit share. There it is, share screen. And let us begin our Maariv service for this evening. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamvarach leolam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. My favorite time of day, watching the sun set, watching the sun rise, seeing the beauty of a miracle from Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach sha'arim, u'vitvuna mishanei tim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'msader kochavim, v'mishmoroteiim barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, u'mavdil bein yom u'bein layla. Adonai Tzavot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Leolam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMa'ariv Aravim. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. For they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praised are you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo, Yisrael. And now, a prayer in which we don't ask for anything, but we state who we are and what we believe. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem, Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. v'ahavta, and you shall love. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, uv'chol nafshecha, uv'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadbarim ha'ele, asher nochi misafcha hayom, al levavecha, v'shenantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, v'leftecha v'aderech, v'shopahov kumecha, v'shatam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotefot beinenecha, v'tavtam al muzazot beitecha v'shurecha, Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim, le'Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am the Lord, your God. Mi chamocha ba'lim Adonai, mi kamocha, bela kodesh. No ratihilot, osef feleh. As the women went through Adonai's miracle of parting the Red Sea, this is what they sang. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom, V'hachamirenu Malkeinu l'chaim, Uvrosh aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Adonai, please bless us as we are in troubled times. Please take the hearts that are filled with hate and replace it with love and compassion. Please bless the United States. Please may we overcome all strife. May we be a guiding light unto all nations and a protector to all. Please, Adonai, please bless those who are there to help us and those who are there using their wisdom and their knowledge to overcome this pandemic. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabba b'yamad divrach hirutei v'yamlich mahutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uchayedecho beit Yisrael bagala uvizman kariv v'yimaru amen. Yesh mei rabba mevorach li'olam li'omei almaya yitbarach Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yapar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitala shmei dekudesha b'richu leila mikol bechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram b'yalma v'yimaru amen. And now we begin our standing prayer, which please stand only if the body will allow. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Yemotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov. Ha'el Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon. Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imaot. Umevigula livnei v'nehem, Laman Shemo be'ahava. Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. We are reminding Adonai promises made to our ancestors, our forefathers and our foremothers, and that we are all mishpacha, reminding Adonai to keep those promises, even to us. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chayim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, Lishene afar, micha mocha bal gevuro, umidol melach, melech memid, kayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'emanata lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Okay, I haven't had a chance to look at all the messages. I apologize. So Ellen Rose, Susie, Barbara, Ellen Brotman, Albert, Ziona, Dee, thank you. Thank you all for the good messages. Okay, let's stop share for a moment and we'll take a look at this week's Torah portion, which is Parsha Devarim. At this point, it's been 40 years that the Hebrews have been wandering the desert, and there's a new generation. Moses begins his final monologue 5 weeks before his passing. He recounts the story of the Israelites' travel throughout the desert, placing emphasis on and chastising them for the story of the spies. He talks about the conquest. He talks about his final statements to the nation and how he divided the nation into a hierarchy so they could pass judgment and hear cases. He revisits the time before they left Sinai. He recalls the basics of judicial integrity and how they traveled throughout the desert. He talks about the tragic detail, how most of the spies felt that they would not win. He continues how God instructed them to reverse course and head back to the desert, and that how they did not listen, and how they were a generation that was stiff-necked and quick to whine. And now they were ready to enter Israel. Why does Moses need to go through all these stories? Why does he need to remind the children of Israel? Mind you, some of them weren't born yet, or some were babies, but I'm sure they've heard the stories. So why go over it? Why do we go over any history? What is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of going over history? To learn from our mistakes and hope we don't repeat it again. We hear this often, these times. Not too many decades ago, our people went through the horrors of the Holocaust. And we hear, if we don't watch out, history is going to repeat itself. So as I say, we always keep an eye open. We always go through history, hoping not to repeat it. Moses was hoping that they wouldn't. But of course, we know that a lot of times the children of Israel ignored Moses and ignored the rules of Adonai. And they suffered punishment for that. Well, let's keep going through history. Let's do our best to make sure that history does not repeat itself. Let's try to make sure that we do the right thing, no matter how we have to do it. Okay, let's continue on. Let us take a few moments to listen to the prayers within our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, bimru, imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, Be'ako Yisrael, V'imru, Imru, Amen. And now our prayer for healing. So please, not in Zoom, but from the website, please type in the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I will start with Sid and Joyce Becker, Lauren, author. And I'll wait a few moments because I was told there's a delay. Rala, Dorothy, Marlene, Bill, all those suffering physically and emotionally. I'll add Katie, Joy Wagner, and Kathy Kleber. I also want to add Hillary, Kathy Quigley. Mr. Massey, Cupcake Bot Chelsea, Chelsea Bot Karen, Elizabeth Bot Margaret, Benjamin Noah, Ben Chaya. Marlene Bot Chaya, Amy, Rabbi Galit, Paula Bot Rose, Ginny Bot Juana, Gil Ben Clara, Chris Ben Tony, Quinn Ben Sue, Valerie Erin Maddie, Trey, Amy, Malcolm, Mayo, Rose and Albert. Want to add Amy and Beth and from our congregation, and Marvin, Evie B. Marsha Elkin Cooper, Marlene Churgle Smith, Susan Kibble, Jerry Romanek, Sharon Raj, Stephen Ostrin, John Ray, Sonia Silverstein. Okay, I'll begin by reciting. Mi shebeirach imotenu b'chol habracha v'avotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. And we will add survivors of violence and those with COVID. Let me hit share. Mi shebeirach imotenu b'chol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, livnei melech mochei hamlochim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'eman, V'haya Adonai lemelech al haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those who we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And I'm going to ask you to type in the names of all those who, if you're observing a yurt site or someone who has passed recently. Sherry Klein, Al Ann, Kathy Coolidge, and Linda Mason. All those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Catherine Bat Luli, cousin Ariel Bat Liba, cousin Scott Ben Edith. Benjamin in his yurt sites tomorrow. I'll wait another moment. Yitgadal v'ikadash shemei rabah, v'yomah divra chirutei, v'yomlich mahutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'kol beit Yisrael, v'agalav zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehesh lama rabah mivarach, v'yolam olamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yipar v'yiroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal. Shemei d'kedusha b'richu. Le'elam mikol b'chata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata damiran v'yalma v'yimu amen. Yehesh lama rabba mishamaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimu amen. Oseh shalom b'mumav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimu amen. And may those who are in need of comfort be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday Maariv service. We're here Monday through Friday. We are Rabbi Galit, we are Rabbi Nancy, we are Rabbi Deborah, myself, and Rabbi Steve. You know what? Let me just add a few more names, all right? For our yurt site, Selma Bat Ida, Patty Stacy Bat Dale, Marilyn Hirsch, Art Mendelis, Kathy Goch, victims of violence. Okay, again, Rabbi Steve is here on Friday nights with a great half hour of music and singing, and then a 1 hour Kabbalat Shabbat. Please check out our simshalomonline.com. We are starting to gear up for the high holidays, and Rabbi Steve is going to be doing it live and on Zoom, which has been doing all this other time. We also are looking forward to starting our J-Leap program. So if you're interested in learning about Judaism, perhaps making this our pre-step before going into our rabbinic program, check out J-Leap on jsli.net. We'd love to have a new class for the fall. We have our rabbinic and our cantorial program. And for those who need, we have our conversion program. So check us all out. Be well, be healthy, be happy. Have a great evening.